Also, people have been saying, on the note of Tom Hardy, people have been saying Christian Bale, he's too old. And it's so, like...
But I think see why people would say that.
Because he was an American Psycho, so everyone is typecasting, and they're like, oh, he would totally be fine because he was an American Psycho. And that's another thing with Fassbender, Michael Fassbender, just because he was in Shame, it doesn't mean that he should be in 50 Shades of Grey. Like, he doesn't want to be a sex addict in every single one of his movies.
That pigeonholes him.
And he's too old, too. He's 35. And then I heard someone say, like, Joe Manganiello.
No.
He's too old.
He's too beefy.
He's too
like,
masculine.
wolfy.
Yeah, he's too masculine for that. I don't see him.
We talked about Matt Bomer, but you said he's too old.
Too old. I very, very strongly feel they need to keep Christian Grey as being 27 years old.
And I respect that. However, I'm more concerned about him fitting the profile. I need this guy to be chiseled features. I have a problem with him being blonde, so that's why I don't want Alexander Skarsgård to play him.
It's called hair dye?
No,
I don't know if you've heard of it.
But I love Alexander Skarsgård, and I'm not putting him down, but his facial features are just not right.
I've also heard, well, I know you said you don't want someone to be blonde, but I've heard Alex Pettyfer's name thrown out there. He's only 22, but he looks like he's a lot older. I think he could, and he's good looking, but he has that kind of like, mean, not mean, but he has this, badass vibe, exactly. So I think I could maybe see him.
Let me see who else I have on my list. What if?
I think I've gone down to him.
What about Colin Farrell? I know,
He's too old.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
What about? I'm
literally gonna go down my list and cross everything out.
Cruel Intentions, Ryan Phillippe.
If we could go back to 1999, I would be all for making
Mike Dexter.
Patrick Antonelli, no.
No.
Okay.
Not Carla.
Okay, Ryan Gosling. It's an obvious choice.
I would put him in the top 10 contenders.
Yeah.
I would trade him in for Alexander Skarsgård.
Yeah. Oh, I've also heard Leonardo DiCaprio, which he's too old.
No.
He's too old.
He had Titanic, and that's
Everyone's too old. I feel so bad.
There are a certain amount of people that can play this role. Okay. So Colin Egglesfield is...
Google.
He is 39, but...
He looks good for 39.
Yeah, he does. You know what? He's number one. No,
I'm sorry.
He is Christian Grey.
He's too...
Chiseled,
supermarket. He's very, very, very good looking, don't get me wrong, but like, I think why I see Ian so much because like, if you just look at Ian Somerhalder's face, it's haunting.
Yeah.
Like his features, I mean, his jaw, his eyebrows, everything. He is just like, I mean, every line that I've read of this book, I like picture him in it. I have pictured him.
Okay.
So I think he's my number one. Even though, I would amend, he's 33, so it's only 6 years age difference. Yeah. But I would amend the tall, they would just have to get a shorter actress, maybe, to make him seem taller. Very hard. You know what I mean? If they could get a shorter actress to make him seem taller, then I think that.
Okay, now I'm definitely game for having Ian Somerhalder play Christian Grey.
Yes. And he seemed really sweet. Like, he seems really like he thinks it would be a great opportunity. Yeah. He seems very into it. So I think.
I just think of all the things that he's gonna do.
Yeah, it's I think he was in Rules of Attraction. Have you seen that movie?
Yes, with
he was
James
in that. So
he's
like
Vanderbeek.
He knows like weird.
And he was in
things.
that short-lived HBO series, Tell Me That You Love Me. I think that's
or was
what it
that Adam
called.
Scott?
Both of them were in it. They played part of two different couples.
So he would be very comfortable with the things that happen.
Weird stuff. How are they going to translate that to film?
We'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out. Stay tuned.